Hi, my name is Joe Costa, and I am the host of ESUGARNEWS, bringing you weekly current event stories that focus on entertainment legal issues. This week, we're going to talk about the United States Supreme Court case that just recently came down between the estate of Andy Warhol versus Goldsmith. Now, what makes this case an interesting case? It's an artist versus an artist. And who won? The artist won. But that doesn't tell you anything, does it? So let's talk about the basic legal issues of copyright law. Ideas are as free as the air. Nobody can own an idea. You can only own an expression of an idea that is unique to you and that hasn't been done before. When we talk about photographers, the perspective of a photographer through the lens of a camera is always deemed to be protectable expression of an idea. When we talk about an artist who is painting, they can paint and create their own paintings. Now, what happened in the case of Warhol versus Goldsmith? Goldsmith was a photographer. She took a picture of Prince. Years later, she found out that Andy Warhol painted that picture, and he painted it in his own way and claimed that it was transformed into something completely new, so as to deny the original photographer of any copyrights to protect derivative works. What's a derivative work? A derivative work is a work that is derived from the original copyright. The United States Supreme Court recently came back, and despite how famous Andy Warhol is, I mean, I even have an Andy Warhol lining on my jacket, they found in favor of the photographer, because photographs are entitled to creative protection. So are, taking a photograph and changing it, which is what the Warhol estate argued they did. They argued that by significantly changing it, they made it transformative. And by making it transformative, they were able to change the meaning of that copyrighted work. So Warhol claimed that by painting this photograph and by creating something transformative, that he now would own the copyright to that image. It was a fair use. It was an exception to the copyright protection that the photographer was claiming existed. The verdict? The verdict was in favor of the photographer. They found that it didn't change enough, that Andy Warhol's use in connection with the cover of the magazine in question wasn't enough. So there we go, brought to you this week from ESUGARNEWS. We have artist versus artist, and the winner is the photographer. We'll see you next week.